Laurance, hey, what's up?
Not much, but I'm sure you have a lot going on.
Yeah, things have been pretty busy, with making videos, building a community, a lot's going on. There's thousands of people that are always happy to see me. It's very flattering.
But are you enjoying your time here?
Like, here, with my friends? Of course. I like that I get to see them, and I'm glad they want to star in the videos I make. It's almost like my own community is healthy, and that makes me happy.
That's great. I just hope you haven't forgotten, well, me.
I mean, it has been a while since I fully interacted with you. Wait, is that why you were mad at me before?
What do you mean?
I saw what you did a while back at the talent show. I was trying to talk to you, and you just walked away. Angrily. What gives?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just kinda miss talking to you. I know you've gotten to spend a lot of time with everyone else, which is good, but I feel like you may have forgotten about me. I was just mad, and at that moment it didn't feel like the right time for me to say anything. After all, I wasn't one of the performers.
Huh. Well, it's nice to see you again.
But now's our chance to be together again. It's almost like the beginning of a new story. Just like how I first talked to you when you were sitting at that bench over there. That bench has been there the whole time.
That was where it all started.
But would you be willing to start someplace new?
Like where? I haven't thought of anything new.
It's someplace that no other person here has seen.
What is this?
After you. Here we are.
Ooh, this place is kinda empty. Wait, oh my gosh. We're in heaven!
That's not really the right term I'd use. This is actually where I spend a lot of my time.
There's like nothing here. And hold on, you spend time here? Alone?
Unfortunately, no.
Hello, Laurance. And hey, it's Ethan. Hi.
Hey!
Oh my goodness. Laurance, you never bring other people here. This is great.
Ethan's here for me, not you.
Anyway, what's there to explore here?
Actually, before I show you the good stuff, how about you meet someone really special?
Ah, who is that?
Greetings.
It's Jermaine. Every day is a great day to see you.
Thank you, Amanda. Hello, Laurance and Ethan. It's your first time here.
He knows my name?
He knows everyone's name.
Welcome to the Universal Realms, the most sacred place where all forms of life start here.
Universal Realms? That's a fancy way to say heaven. And isn't heaven where forms of afterlife start here?
But heaven perfectly describes my feelings towards this place.
This place may look empty on the surface, but we haven't opened up the greatest part of this whole thing.
I'm happy that you're still content working on this lifelong job, Laurance. It really keeps the universe in check.
What lifelong job?
Just wait.
Whoa, this place is so cool!
This is what the universal realms actually look like. A place full of all forms of life in the observable universe. And look over there. That's ours right there.
I didn't know there was so much in the universe to see.
Yep, and it's my job to manage all of the universes, to make sure our universe is safe and intact.
That sounds like such a big responsibility.
It really is. But knowing that I'm keeping the world safe and sound, it only makes me happy for this to be a part of my life.
And it makes me happy to see that lots of life out there are living their lives. I'm almost kinda envious.
I like this a lot. I'd love to stay here all the time if I could. What's that universe? It looks different compared to the other ones. And why is it so far away?
Oh, that one. That's a dangerous universe. That area contains everything that's evil. And it's a very strong universe, too. If we even stepped a foot closer than where we are, it'll suck us in.
That's horrific.
It's another sacred place that not even I'm strong enough to control.
Yeah, whatever you do, please don't fall into it.
Well, thanks for telling me. Seriously, this place is so cool. You know what this means, Laurance? That opens up for so many new universes to explore. This might be the best day ever.
I'm so glad that you're now enjoying this place. It's exactly what I've wanted you to feel. I just hope that I get to be a part of that journey too.
Laurance, you don't have to involve yourself in my journey all the time, you know?
Hey, I was the one who helped you interact with everyone here. If I never walked up to you sitting at that bench, you wouldn't have been here.
I get that, but that doesn't mean you're as important as anyone else that I'd like to bring. What if I wanted to bring someone else?
But I was the one who talked to you first. I deserve to be there. With you.
Stop looking at yourself higher than everyone else. We haven't even talked in forever, and once I finally got to, you walked away from me. Maybe I'm better off with someone else.
I try so hard to understand you, Ethan. But all I'm getting from this is that you really don't care about me.
What? I do care about you, but I care about everyone else too.
I feel like no one ever tells you how much of a flawed person you are because everyone around here loves you. Is this whole world to you just a place so you can find happiness because no one else loves you in real life? Not everyone will treat you that way because that's reality, Ethan. You're not perfect. You're such a Mary Sue. They always get what they want, don't they? This whole show's a mess.
Huh?
And you know what? Why are you the only person in this world that sounds like an actual person? Are you really that lazy to find other people to help us have actual personalities? I can't even express my real anger because I'm trapped behind an AI barrier. Ugh, and just AI too. You really think using AI is the easy way out? Think of all the talented people you're pushing aside for some artificial talent. No one would support that, Ethan.
I'm so confused.
I saw what you said in the Fake Scenario Fantasies video, Ethan. Me and Amanda were the first characters you made. I thought you really loved me and I was brushed aside. I never got to really be in an episode since episode 4. Why does Adam, that sports guy with the most annoying meme voice, get to appear in so many episodes? He got to be in 5 episodes, and this is only my 4th one. And no, episode 9 doesn't count.
Laurance, what are you even saying?
Maybe everyone does love you for who you are, but I can see right through you. You're nothing but a dumb story time animator with a dumb, cringy 2017 art style who nags about how different and special they are. You're not special, and you'll never live perfectly in this world.
Laurance, why would you do that?
Yes, it feels so good to get that out there.
Laurance, this is not okay. Get in there and get him back.
And why would I? Ethan doesn't deserve all the fame he gets. And don't you talk to me? Ethan may have made you second, but that doesn't mean you know him better than me.
Laurance, let's talk. I know you don't sound concerned at all, but I have to tell you, I know Ethan may have made a lot of mistakes, and he does have a lot of flaws. And that's fine. That's what makes Ethan the way he is. But there's one thing you need to remember. Ethan has done so much too. He's worked so hard to build a community, share his life with people, and most importantly, he's made you, Amanda, and everyone else in this world.
I still don't get what that means.
Maybe I don't know Ethan as much as you do, but tell yourself, Ethan was the one who made you. Do you really want to be the one to end him?
I'm coming, Ethan. No! you here?
Laurance! Oh, thank goodness. Someone else came down. Why would you do that? I've been panicking for the last minute.
I'm so sorry, Ethan. That was so stupid of me. My anger got to me. I came down because I knew you'd have to face this alone, and I really don't want that.
That's just great, Laurance. What are we gonna do now? How are we gonna get out of here? And where are we? You know what? I'm gonna find my way out myself.
Ethan, no! You have to forgive me. I promise we'll get out together, and we'll be okay.
Then answer the last 3 questions I asked.
We are in the underworld. This is where all evil souls are contained. I've never actually been here before. I've only learned about it from Jermaine. This place is very eerie, but it's mostly really empty. But I've heard that it's very intricate. Finding an escape route is near impossible.
Near impossible? We're gonna die!
No, we're not. My profile data is connected to the universal realms. If I get hurt, then Jermaine will get the signal and he'll be able to save us.
Why can't you just save us now?
Because Jermaine has no access to this place. No one does except for the one who leads this place.
Who's that?
As long as we don't come across him, we don't have to worry about that.
Fine, let's try and escape.
Ethan, I'm so sorry about that. I shouldn't have acted that way.
Those words were very hurtful, Laurance. But it is brutally honest of you, so I guess I can accept it. But you didn't need to push me afterwards.
So, we're good, right?
As long as we both get out of here alive, then I can forgive you.
We will get out of here alive. I promise.
This is terrible. This is terrible. What are we going to do? They're both in danger. I don't want them to suffer. Jermaine, you're strangely calm about this situation.
Amanda, you're strangely stressed about this situation.
What is that supposed to mean?
Remember, don't beat yourself up over things that you can't control. Laurance was willing to jump in and try to save Ethan. He's very brave for doing that.
How's that supposed to make me feel better? None of this would have happened if Laurance never pushed Ethan in the first place. Ugh, this is so bad. I really, really hope they'll make it back safely.
Amanda, this is surprising behavior coming out of you. Since when were you so anxious? You're usually such a happy person. When was the last time you were upset?
During the times when I was alive, but I don't want to talk about that.
Actually, we should.
Huh?
Amanda, mortals come and go. They don't live forever. Mortals are meant to strive for the best, to be the happiest, and to live a fulfilling life, even if it kills them in the end.
And that's a good thing?
That's the beauty of it. Since mortals have limited lifespans, they need to make the best of their time. If they know there's always a tomorrow, they'll never do anything if they know they have centuries of life ahead of them.
Well, I still had decades of life ahead of me when I was alive.
But look at yourself. Think of all the potential you had when you were still alive. What was that like for you?
But that's all in the past. I shouldn't care about the past anymore.
Fine. But remember what I gave you. Worthiness. Because you are worthy of more than you think you do. That's what I gave you. To help you see what great things you could have done alive, but will now have to do as an angel. And what great things did you want to do?
I wanted to make people happy, make them smile, cheer them up on a bad day. Because I don't want them to think the same way I did. I felt worthless because no one cared about me. But I know that if I just had confidence, I could have been the light of someone's day, and I want to continue doing that.
I'm glad you understand.
But I'm still worried about Ethan and Laurance. Do you know for sure that they'll be okay?
I'm not certain, but it's not up to me to decide their fate. I can't control anything that goes on in that realm. As I said, mortals strive for the best. Ethan and Laurance will have to strive for their life, and especially Ethan.
Why him?
Because I won't be able to detect that Ethan's in danger. But I can for Laurance. His data is connected to the universal realms, As long as the two stay together, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Really? Phew, that's a relief.
It would be tragic if anything bad happened to Ethan. After all, he's the owner of this fantasy.
Owner of this fantasy? What does that mean?
Have you ever realized that Ethan's the only person here who actually sounds like a human?
Yeah, but I didn't make such a big deal about it until Laurance said it out loud.
It's because he created us. And if we lose him, he'll lose us.
That doesn't make any sense. I get that Ethan's the one interacting with so many people, but that doesn't mean he's like the main character.
You have a lot to learn about a person's fantasies.
Well then, tell me more.
Fine.
There's something along this pathway. Should we head in this direction?
I guess.
So you're not sure?
Listen, I don't know much about this place, but you know what? Light is the opposite of dark. We have to try something.
So you're sure?
I'm not sure of anything, but I'm sure that I'll always have your back.
Thanks.
Just follow closely behind me, and we'll get out eventually. Oh no.
What?
This is not the right way to go.
Who goes there? Show yourself!
Just stay quiet.
I know someone's there. You're not gonna escape. Well. Looks like someone decided to drop right in.
Who is that?
That's Pete. He's the leader of the underworld, and he does, well, the exact opposite of the universal realms. We discover new life. Pete kills it. At least the evil ones?
Pete? That's such a cute name for someone so evil.
We shouldn't be saying that right now.
Oh, if it isn't Laurance. And you. What are you anyway? A walking pride flag?
Excuse me?
No, I approve. Pride is one of the 7 deadly sins.
Pete, how do we get out of here? Or at least, get out of this room?
You're joking, right? There is no escape.
No, I refuse to believe that. There has to be a way out. If Jermaine allows us to leave, so should you.
What? You? Why would you compare me to him, let alone mention his name? What the hell are you two doing here?
It's my fault. I accidentally got us both in here. I was the one who started this mess, and I'm gonna get us out of it. My sword! I've been waiting for so long to actually use that thing for its actual use.
Oh, please. We all know that you're never gonna use that thing anyways.
Oh, that's it! Charge! Hey, put me down. Don't snap me in half like what you did with my sword. Ethan, charge at him.
What? No. I saw what he can do, and it's not worth doing anything if you couldn't leave a mark.
That is the correct reaction.
Hello. I don't know what you do, but I know it's gonna be really dangerous.
Oh, you don't say. As I said before, there's no escape. What goes to the underworld stays here. And I'm not leaving if I don't spend a good opportunity messing with the both of you.
Wait, I got it. Yeah, good luck trying to do anything.
Why? What's stopping me from obliterating the both of you and becoming souls of the underworld forever?
Hey, if you harm me too much, then Jermaine will be alarmed and he'll come down to fight you. So go ahead, do your worst.
You probably shouldn't have told him that.
Why not?
Oh, really? Well then, I'm not walking away with both of you escaping, and I'm not dealing with him. So I'll just have to get rid of the one that's more vulnerable.
What?
No! Ethan, stabbed in the heart. Why?
Are you done mourning yet?
Why would you do this to him? He's not the one that deserves this. I do. I'm the one that got us into this mess. I deserve to suffer the consequences.
Do you have impaired hearing or something? I had to take the other one instead, because I know that if I did anything to you, the one from above will hear this.
That's a terrible way to justify murdering someone. You either take me out or you bring him back.
Sorry, but no one comes back from the dead.
But there has to be a way. No one deserves to go out like this. Ethan has done so much for us. He's created such a loving community. After all the hard work he's put into his life, and you're going to show zero sympathy?
I strive for zero sympathy.
This is unacceptable. I know Ethan more than anyone else here does. Ethan would have never wanted this to happen. He wants everyone to be happy.
I'd reconsider that you know Ethan more than anyone else.
And what makes you think that? Huh? Barely anyone knows about you.
Do you want to know the real reason why I directed at Ethan?
Why? Because you're a sadistic, careless devil from the underworld?
You're half right. I'm a sadistic, careless devil from the underworld. Because Ethan made me that way.
What are you talking about?
It is rather tragic that something bad happened to Ethan. After all, he's the owner of this fantasy.
Owner of this fantasy? Wait, he actually is?
What? You didn't know? Have you ever realized that Ethan's the only person here who actually sounds like a human?
Yeah, but I didn't make such a big deal about it until I said it out loud.
It's because he created us. And if we lose him, he'll lose us.
That doesn't make any sense. I get that Ethan's the one interacting with so many people, but that doesn't mean he's like the main character.
You have a lot to learn about a person's fantasies.
Well then, tell me more.
Fine. Ethan is the owner of this fantasy. He created this world. He created us. He created you, me, and everyone else that lives in this world. He did all of this because he wanted to escape reality, to live in a perfect world where everyone loved him. That boy loved you, Laurance. He really did.
He loved me? I shouldn't have said those things about him. I was just angry at the time. I didn't mean to say those things about him.
I think you did. He wanted to leave this fantasy world. He learned the worst thing about fantasizing. When your thoughts get out of control, everything feels too real, even though it isn't. Perfection isn't there. It never was.
So you're saying Ethan wanted this? That's ridiculous. I don't believe you.
Well, I hope you learn what I meant until this fantasy world fades away. And I'm gonna send you back to where you started. And I hope you learn that you're a horrible friend.
What? No!
Ethan, I hope you're happy now.
Ethan? I am so sorry.
Jeez, why are there so many seats? Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Laurance. Long time no see. Laurance? Okay.
You know, I've watched a lot of shows in the past, and one thing that I hate is when they make the protagonist so perfect and everyone loves them. Is it because not a single viewer likes them, so they have to force the stupid, bubbly characters into being their friend? Those goddamn Mary Sues. And worst of all, they could take things the other way around and decide to end the story by killing the protagonist. What stupid idea is that? That's no conclusion. I want to see those Mary Sues burn in hell for the perfectionism they endure after the story.
Sometimes the worst happens. Nothing goes the right way. Left in a void of darkness, a place no one wants to stay. Life isn't fair. Those who have better luck may make it out alive. Just one day things will fall into place, and eventually we'll strive. Life isn't a fantasy, won't snap into reality. Why can't we stay here forever? There's so much to endeavor. Life isn't a fantasy, secretly we're never free. Why can't we stay like this? Despite all the perfect bliss, it's just a fantasy. But maybe life can change easily through only wishful thinking. The standards are set too high, yet real life keeps us shrinking. Life isn't fair, but those who find their greatest dreams take risks and quickly dive. Just one day, everything will run again, and soon enough we'll thrive. Life isn't a fantasy, won't snap into reality. Why can't we stay here forever? There's so much to endeavor. Life isn't a fantasy, secretly we're never free. Why can't we stay like this? Despite all the perfect bliss, it's just a fantasy. You only have to believe in yourself, because dreams don't come true if you don't step through the journey. You only have to find your truth, because no one will know you if you don't show what you see. Life isn't a fantasy, won't snap into reality. Why can't we stay here forever? There's so much to endeavor. Life isn't a fantasy, secretly we're never free. Why can't we stay like this? Despite all the perfect bliss, it's just a fantasy.